What's up, guys? Iceman here. So in this video, we're going to play ourselves some Diablo 2, some Path of Diablo to be more specific. And if you haven't played Path of Diablo, dog, you should check this stuff out because this is the most towed way to play. And now, as many of you know, Green Dude, the guy behind modding Path of Diablo, along with some others, implemented widescreen. So here it is. According to him, it's 16 by 9. I don't really care as long as it's widescreen. So it's been really nice to have this. I remember when I first started playing Diablo 2 again, several years ago, it was kind of difficult for me to adjust to a square screen. I just thought that was kind of annoying playing that way. But there has been some changes made. The ladder just reset yesterday. So let me know if you dogs are playing right now, all right? My account is the-Iceman with 2 N's. So hit me up if you wanna, slaughter some demons and shit like that. And maybe we could have ourselves a good time. Now I gotta show you this Baba. And there's actually a few changes that have been made to the Barbarian and some other classes. In fact, I did make an assassin. Her name is Shotty, and I'll probably make a video or two with Shotty coming up here, all right? Now, the thing is, Shotty, her freaking blade shield no longer hits every time. There's a big change for the assassin class this season, all right? Now, we don't know if this stuff is going to be lasting or not, if they're going to continue to, just have it be this way, or if enough people are going to complain where it's going to get reverted back to how it was last season. But I really did think assassins were damn powerful. But not gonna lie, I had a good time with mine. With a blade shield assassin, you could just walk around and it'd kill shit. But now you're gonna have attack rating. It's not gonna be hitting every freaking time. I think there might have been a few other changes made. A new assassin skill, which is pretty cool. It's a passive skill. It has a chance to cast her psychic hammer on attack, and a few other things. So yeah, it's been interesting, and the Barbarian actually has a few things reworked as well. Let me show you this. All right, and I think this is a great idea. This was a great change. So Green Dude, thank you. Oh, and that reminds me, I got a new patron. Yes, Rama or Ishmael. May the Creator bless you and keep you, sir. Thank you for your support. Yeah, Ishmael just became a patron. I forgot to add his name to the list. Damn! But nonetheless, I got all my supporters right here, all my homies. Baza's been around a long time, so thank you, Baza. And Joseph Y. And all these guys, man, it's just been really nice being able to play, the game that I always consider probably the coolest game ever, and get a little bit of monies for it, so yeah. Link in the description below if you want to become a patron. But check this out. I think this is a great idea, what has been changed here. Edged weapon mastery, all right? It used to be one-handed mastery or two-handed mastery, and then in Path of Diablo, it was some other thing, like, yeah, I think it was one-handed mastery and two-handed mastery. That's right, and before that, in regular Diablo 2, it was like sword mastery, axe mastery. Now, the problem that I had with one-handed mastery and two-handed mastery is, ideally you want to just pick one and max it out. So I'd pick one-handed mastery because I'd like to be a frenzy barb. But there were times when I wanted to whirlwind, all right? And sometimes I wanted to make a Breath of the Dying in a colossal blade or a Colossus sword. I can't remember which one it is. The elite version of the great sword. But here's what happened. Here's the dilemma with the old way. I would have the freaking great sword in one hand, and then I'd have a Grief phase blade in the other, and they'd be a one-handed and they'd be a two-handed. You know what I mean? So that was a problem because you're using swords, but all of a sudden you're not optimal because you are using a two-handed weapon in one hand and you have 0 points in your two-handed weapon mastery. So this is great, what he's done here, I think. Where it improves sword, axe, and dagger fighting skill. Yeah. So that problem has been fixed. Now you can use swords. You can use little one-handed swords, or you can make a godly rune word in a two-handed sword, and you can use it either one-handed sometimes or two-handed other times if you want to have a one-point whirlwind build or something like that, or a one-point frenzy build in a maxed out whirlwind. You can do all that. So I think that's Toad, and that's a great way to go. Other than that, I don't think anything else has been changed for the Barbarian. Yeah, but this guy is pretty godly at this point. My assassin Shotty hooked him up with some goodies, and he's quite godly. This is one of the most godly helms you can have starting out on the ladder, I think, all right? And I found these Toadish jewels, a splash damage and a poison damage over 2 seconds. So he does godly damage right now. Look at this. Look at his frenzy damage, 60 to 78. And I found this godly Grand Charm that gives 15 poison damage. This one gives 6. Cold damage in the axe. A couple of max damage things right here. Yeah, so yeah, he's doing quite well. And let me identify these fire res. Yeah, but let me know if you guys are playing this ladder. I know a lot of us have been waiting for the ladder reset for some time. So I was quite pleased to hear that, you know, it's coming January 24th. So here he is, a day into it, I think. But I'm just taking it easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I made a Barbarian, all right? Like, I'm not looking to, you know, race to the top, that's for sure. In fact, I mean, there's probably already people who are level 80 plus, you know, maybe even 90, I don't know. Last night I was playing and I think somebody hit level 60 some, you know, the first day of ladder reset. First couple hours. So yeah, I ain't looking for that. You know, I'm just looking to play the game and enjoy it, maybe how it was meant to be played. You know, here I am with a Baba and just looking for something sharp to sink into the demon's belly and to slice little piggies up with and stuff like that. Sorceresses have been nerfed to an extent, their teleport. Some folks are complaining about that. I never play Sorc, so I don't really care. Does kind of go with Diablo 2, I think. People just, you know, think back in the days they played Diablo 2 and how their Sorc could just fly around everywhere just infinitely. And that's not really the case anymore. Maybe if you have a insight and a bunch of mana pots, maybe mana pots aren't essential with insight now, but teleport takes like a percentage of your mana. It's a very small percentage, but I think I don't have a problem with that because, you know, it's helping equal things out a little bit. You know, I mean, sorceresses are just so damn powerful, and everyone makes them on the ladder reset, except for Iceman. Iceman normally doesn't make a sorceress on the ladder reset. I usually make an Amazon or an assassin. But yeah, this is going to be a bitch, man, trying to get somewhere with this Barbarian, but we're just going to see how this goes, all right? And the splash damage really helps initially. As you can see here, he's just killing shit, no problem. So yeah, splash damage is a great implementation that has come with Path of Diablo. It's one of the things that struck my interest and made me want to play it initially. Because I was playing a Frenzy Barb and I was like, man, these caster characters just are so OP. The Frenzy Barb is cool, but I mean, you have to click on every frickin' monster to kill them. And it's the perfect fix. You know, it does your base weapon damage to enemies within like a 3-yard radius or something. So if you have, you know, high damage, you can kill the little minions in one hit that are surrounding you. It's a great way to go. And it comes in jewels, and you can find them as early as the Den of Evil, which is actually, I think, where I found this jewel here with my assassin. But yeah, if you guys would like this video, hit the thumbs up button. Let me know if you're going to be playing this ladder. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace be with you.